I think this is where I do most of my God of War videos now. Because I'm not getting a 100 plus gigabyte game. Because I'm not able to get God of War 2018 anymore. I can only get God of War Ragnarok because I bought it and it came with my PS5. But anyway, I'm not getting a 100 plus gigabyte game just for a couple of videos, you know? So, unless they start going full depth into God of War videos and they start getting actually a lot of views instead of 1, 2, or 3, then maybe. um, so I will be ranking every, like, boss fight, just in general. So, we're gonna start off here. I just found this. I found an idea. I'm not really gonna copy it because I'm gonna have my own opinion on it, but it's in the same order. This is not in order from best to worst, by the way. It's just in this guy's order. And I will be rating all 47. Oh my! So we start off with the Baldur dragon fight. Alright, so that one I kind of remember. It's like, wait, you finally get the path to Jotunheim, the gate to Jotunheim, and you're about to bloody enter it until Baldur decides to be a little pain in the ass and just pops out of nowhere and starts beating the shit out of you until he stabs you right above your nutsack, and you're forced to beat the hell out of him too. So much so, for some reason, you just magically decide to slam him into the only portal that exists to Jotunheim, like a dumbass. Kratos, I don't know what you were thinking. Like, the game could have ended so fast. But yeah, Kratos randomly gets pissed at his daddy and shoots an arrow in his chest and makes him go zap zap for a couple of seconds. And Baldur looks like he's about to introduce like a main character to a show or whatever. Does this weird little hand thing and just jumps off the flipping mountain with the boy in his hands. Kratos finally gets unstunned and just jumps off too, because why the hell not? And then he sees the little dragon thing, he hops on it, and yeah, all shit hits the fan from there. What then happens is after he jumps on, yeah, Baldur just runs at him. They start mashing buttons, and it's a very short fight. I'm not gonna mention all of it. Very short fight, but I think it was pretty good. I'm gonna like rate it like a solid 7 out of 10. Yeah, you heard me. A 7 out of 10. A bold already. We got Icarus. Now, Icarus, all you do is kind of beat him up and rip his wings off. I mean, that's pretty cool, but and you actually use the wings. But I kind of feel bad for Icarus. There's nothing really much to say. I'll give it 0 out of 10. There are gonna be a few bad ones right now. I can't just do everyone as like 7, 6, 10, 11, 9. Like, Helios. Alright, so Helios. Alright, so I'm actually a very big fan of Helios. The fight. Um, he talks about, the whole thing of Morpheus and saving him and like God of War, Ghost of Sparta and all that. Blah, blah, blah. We don't want to hear it, Mr. Old Man. Kratos literally stomps the guy's face in and rips his head off. Yeah, you heard me. Rips his head off with his own 2 hands. You see it slowly start to detach. That's how fucking gruesome this is. Bro, I will give it a 9 out of 8 out of 10. I can't be too wild over here, bro. If I give it a 9, that's a bit mad. I gotta give it an 8, alright? Because it isn't even a fight. What am I saying? So we got Deimos, a very short fight. I think I played it. I'm not sure. I forgot. I haven't played any of the old God of War games, like in quite a while. Um, I can remember demos with the guy with like the orangey marks. Yeah, the birthmarks. Yeah, no, I remember that. I think a bit. Um, yeah, nah, that's alright. I'll give it 5 out of 10. Um, we got the Dark Rider, you know, when Kratos is riding the Pegasus. Um, this fight is very underrated, in my opinion. I think this is in God of War 2. Very underrated, actually. You know what? Very underrated. I will give this a solid 8 out of 10 just because I like the way this, just Kratos, like, just the way he, like, oh, just stabs him right in the chest with a spear. Very, oh, very amazing. Dark Elf King. So, alright, the Dark Elf King. There we go. Now I think I remember this a bit. I really didn't like the Alfheim part of God of War 2018. I hated it. So I'm gonna that's minus points just for that. But it was near the end, so I'll give it that. And the end was 10 times better. And also, pretty decent fight, but the dude was very annoying. So just for that, I'm giving you a 3 out of 10, my lad. Theseus. I don't remember much about the Theseus fight, you know. I think he was the guy that threw shit at you. I don't know. 1 out of 10. 2 out of 10 actually, you know, I'll be nice. Callisto, Kratos' mom. Bro, I had to kill his mom. I feel really bad for the guy. So what done happen is he found his mom in God of War Ghost of Sparta, and I think Zeus cursed her or something, so she tells Kratos that she was on the brink of death anyway, but if she tells Kratos, then she turns into like a monster or whatever. She does, because she's on the brink of death. She's like, you know, why not? He has to know, and yeah, she starts attacking Kratos, and you don't want to hit Kratos. And Kratos is forced to absolutely murder the shit out of her. Unfortunately, I never got to play God of War Ghost of Sparta, or Chains of Olympus, so I will have to just rate those because I have to rate those. The way it looks, I'll just say, it looks alright, you know. I'll give it a solid 6, 5. 5, 4, 4 out of 10, 4 out of 10. Persian King, I don't know shit about the Persian King, but he's going straight to 5 just because I said so. The Grendel of the Ashes and Grendel of Frost. I'm blind. Sorry. They were like in this like portal puzzle. I hated that part of God of War 2018. There's so many parts in that game that just dragged on. It was so annoying. So much puzzles. I hate puzzles. God of War needs to stop doing puzzles. They're not known for their puzzles, bro. They are known for the gruesomeness, the fights, the storytelling. Like, come on, bro. Less puzzles. Let's protest, bro. Let's riot. So it was when you finished it, and then there was one with the Grendel Ashes, which was the one which you could only attack with the Leviathan axe, and if you attacked it with the Blades of Chaos, I think it would heal it actually. So you won't want to do that. And the Grendel of Frost, you attack with the Blades of Chaos, you know, because it's the opposite element, you know. Smart, I like it, but the trolls, alright. There's a lot of trolls. I will not be covering all the trolls. I've killed all the trolls in God of War Ragnarok. Oh god, I remember that. I remember I was grinding for the armor, and it wasn't even the best armor. I only wear like half of it. Um, yeah, overall, it's a pretty solid fight, bro. I'll give it like a 6 out of 10. For a troll fight, that's pretty good. Alright, now we've got another troll fight, the Bridge Keeper, though, of Helheim. So once you go Helheim to get the Bridge Keeper's heart, yeah, I kind of feel bad for the Bridge Keeper, you know, he didn't deserve it, you know, rest in peace to my fallen guy. I guess that's the one troll I actually don't mind. in this entire game. Well, in the entire franchise. You know, props to the bridge keeper for actually putting up a sick fight. I remember the first time I fought on the max difficulty, and yeah, I ended up rage quitting. That is the part where I rage quit because he kept on teleporting around, and I just got really pissed off. And I had shit armor. I didn't know what I was doing. All right, leave me alone. I thought I was him. Um, Perseus. So that was the guy that changed like invisible and that. He was a bit annoying. I remember they had to follow the puddles. That was pretty cool. But other than that, wasn't really much. Once you got him uninvisible, they just like beat the shit out of him. Very easy. I'm gonna give him like a solid 7 just because of the cool mechanic where you have to follow where the splashes in the water was. That's pretty cool, bro. Hermes just had to chase him around for well, first part you had to chase him around. Second part he was wounded by a fall, so it was very easy to just kind of bully him until you chopped his leg off and use his shoes because they were fast. Solid like 7 out of actually no, you know what? 5 out of 10. I was gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Actually, no, I was gonna give it. Actually, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. I was gonna give it a 7 out of 10 because of the amount of gore where you literally chop his leg off. Oh my days, so satisfying. And for some reason, these weird flies things, I'll take away half a point because just I don't like it, and I don't like the noises they make. And I take away another half point just because of the amount of trash talk he does. I hate him. Also, I hate his little coin. He sounds gay, and yeah. Charon, I swear she was like a chicken Helheim. You just literally not Helheim, hell, like Spa. She was a bitch, you know. She didn't let Kratos do what he wants. So already like a 5 because I don't remember that fight. Persephone, I don't remember that fight. I don't remember that fight at all. I like the Atlas part. I think was it Atlas? I don't know. Yeah, he was cool, I guess. Scorpius, actually, no, Persephone, her fight was like 6 out of 10. Scorpius, I'll give him that. Like, I don't know, or him, her, I don't know. It's a bloody, like, scorpion. It's a scorpion. How am I supposed to judge a scorpion? You have to use, like, the Hercules, like, fists. I mean, the cystai? I don't know. You have to beat the living balls out of his legs and beat the living balls out of him and his little children. So overall, underrated fight if I'm being honest, bro. Underrated fight. I don't know. I did this very fast because wait one second. Sorry about that. Drop something. Um, yeah, underrated fight. I mean, I kind of have to judge it because, like, I was on my way to school and to do it extremely fast. Yeah, I got a late mark. Fuck you, Scorpius. I'm joking. You're like a 7. Babe, actually, no. It's 7, actually. You know what? I like the main thing. The Hecaton trees, bro. Oh, I know you. I know you. Oh, that was very long. That was very long, but I really love that fight, honestly. I'll give it a 9, bro. I liked how creative it was. I kind of like how you just kind of traveled around him. It was my like God of War Ascension, bro. I don't know. It's probably because I didn't play the full game. I only played like a quarter of it, so I don't know half of the people. But yeah, very underrated fight, bro. It's getting a 9 out of 10. All right. The little Kraken little dude in God of War 1, 2? I don't know. So he tries to says stuff about Zeus. I'm due doing the bidding of the gods, and then he just pops out of nowhere, starts screaming at him. I like the part where he gets absolutely cut off by the bridge. That is amazing. Just for that, that's getting an 8 out of 10. Actually, that's 7. I'll give it a 7. Respectfully, though, that's a solid 7. Like, that's at the top of 7. Oh my god, Poseidon. Poseidon. Poseidon, 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 Poseidon. God of War 3 is my favorite God of War game. Tied with God of War Ragnarok. Um, they just, oh my god, both of those games, man, I love them. Poseidon though, oh my god, that's automatically, it's gotta be a 9.5. I'm sorry, it's gotta be a 9.5. It's not exactly a 10. If it was an actual boss fight, then yes, but I think it was a bit short, and I would have actually liked to face Poseidon, like, face to face, you know. It was good though. It was good. I liked the part where Poseidon, got absolutely crushed. So basically, once you get him out of this like form where, well, with the help of Gaia, uh, she absolutely punches the shit out of his stomach, and he goes flying out, and Kratos goes flying in, and he pops him out and just tosses him inside of a cliff. Well, like this little platform, and there he just starts kicking him, punching him, and all that, and until he pokes his eyes out, snaps his neck, he goes falling down, big old flood. Yeah, very fun. Not for Poseidon, definitely not for Poseidon, bro. I feel bad for him. He's blind now. That punch by Gaia, bro. Gaia just grabbed him, like, oh man, like it was like this guy with like tentacles, and like his heart was where Poseidon was in. His heart wasn't, like, it was in the center of his chest. So that's why I guess when she punched the center of his chest, he kind of popped out and all that. The Hydra, ooh, the Hydra, the fight started it all. Well, at least the God of War one. Alright, so the Hydra is very underrated in my opinion, because I think, yeah. Actually, no, I kind of think it's perfectly rated. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I like the part where you crush the little heads and then you finally go after the main one. And then you just get the key and you boot that guy off. Kind of feel bad for him though. Thanatos, the god of death, the guy who kidnapped, well, tortured Deimos for like multiple decades. Well, not multiple, just like a couple. Um, I don't remember that fight that much. I don't remember that fight, if I'm being honest. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. There's only 2 fights that I think, actually, no, 3 fights that I think are 10 out of 10. Oh my god, and one of those fights is up next. Actually, I have 4 fights. But yeah, one of those is up next. Thanatos, I'll give it like a 6. But I love to focus on this one first. The Stranger Boulder fight. You know, the first one. Oh my god. The first troll, let's just quickly honorable mention to the first troll of the God of War 2018. I kind of liked where, like, in the trailer where Kratos went Spartan Rage and we saw it for the first time. And it was like a little mini cutscene where he screw and then just uppercuts him and starts punching his flipping head in. Yeah, no, I prefer that much more, so I'll give that just a 6 out of 10. Stranger though, oh my god, this fight was an absolute slobber knocker. This little skinny, scrawny man comes knocking at your door. Yeah, he gets a mark on his face. Yeah, he gets a cut on his face just after one punch. Yeah, he acts all tired. And he says, "Fine, my turn." Like the dude just wants a fight, bro. Like what's wrong with him? It's like what's wrong with him? So he just uppercuts him, sends him flying over his own house. Yeah, into the back garden, and From there, bro, this fight is already a 10 out of 10, alright? I don't care what anyone says. This fight is a 10 out of 10. Alright? Then from there, they kind of like, he just tackles him, he sends him launching over on top of the roof of the house. One gets slammed through the house. Who are you hiding? Slams his face down, starts punching the shit out of him. They go flying, they go on the floor. He tackles him through all these wood things, tackles him through, runs into him, shoulder blocks him through a bloody brick, like full brick, like the size of a human, and it breaks, and then into the literal earth, and then his back gets absolutely crushed in. He starts throwing trees around. Oh my god, 10 out of 10. I can go on and on and on and on and on. I can go on and on and on. We need to be quick. Alright, so we got, oh yes, 2 in a row. 2 10 out of 10s in a row. That's what we love to hear. Kronos. Ooh! Kronos. By the way, all troll fights that I haven't already mentioned, you know, all the normal ones and that, I'll give them like 6 out of 10s. But Kronos automatically 10 out of 10. It's so cool, just, you know, seeing Gaia's hand, and like he acknowledges that you killed. Well, he thinks that Gaia's dead because of a severed hand, you know. Well, she's fallen. She's fallen from grace, literally. But don't worry, folks. I'm here all night. All week, all month, all year. Kronos, my lad, my British lad, my Scottish, my Tartarus lad. Oh, I feel bad for you, my lad. Yeah, no. He has a very weird voice. I'm just gonna say that. And the fight, though, all my days, just crawling around him as like a little ant, is so weird. And like, just the way he gets absolutely slaughtered is insane, bro. He eats you, yeah. Well, while you're going down, you slice down his throat, yeah. Just imagine that. So you swallow an ant, yeah. He goes flying down. He has a little blade. He has 2 little blades. He starts chopping the inside until he eventually goes down into the stomach, and he starts, you know, Kronos starts shaking around until you use the blade of Olympus. Oh my god, just for a little stone. Just for one tiny stone that's about the size of someone's, like, hand, bro. It's so stupid. The Omphalos stone that gets made into a weapon that we don't even use that much, bro. Sad time to be Kronos, honestly. But yeah, he slices he basically cuts you, like, it cuts Kronos in two. Uh, uh, Makes him have an upper half and a lower half. Is very unnice to him, and after that, he do it on. Yeah, bro, just the way he kills him, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, nah, I could go on and on and on again, but we don't have the time. Next, Hades. So yeah, that Kronos was 10 out of 10. I already said that. Hades, my British lad. You, my friend. I don't know. With Hades, I'm kind of mixed, honestly. I think Hades' fight was overrated. Personally. Don't come kill me. Personally, I think it was overrated. Alright? I think it's overrated. I think that the Hades fight is good, but could have been better. I didn't like the puzzles, the absurd amount of puzzles just to get to Hades. And when I finally got to him, after kind of just crushing him easily, it was alright. I just don't like, I guess the puzzles, the amount of just pure puzzles there was before kind of has an effect on me. So just off that, oh, that's already -2 points, my lad, so. Very controversial here. It would have been an 8 out of 10. Actually, now minus 1 point. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. 6 out of 10 is way too controversial. I know someone will leak my IP. Sigrun. Oh my. Any of the Valkyries, alright? So most of the Valkyries, they're alright. I'll rate Sigrun and Gnar by themselves. And yeah. So, Sigrun, alright? Sigrun. She's like. Oh, I mean, all the Valkyries, they're very good fights. They're very entertaining. They're very fun. I'll give them. I mean, they do make the Valkyrie armor, which is very, very OP. So I will. I'm gonna have to give them. I'm gonna have to give them all like 7.5s out of 10. All right. For Sigrun though, I'll get to Gnar after this. For Sigrun, she is very amazing. The fight took me like an hour and a half to do. Very hard, but I eventually did it in the end. And yeah, very long. I'll tell you, quite long. I actually had to try. Like I had to try. Like bro, I had to. Oh my god, bro! I had to try. I had to try and try it. Try again. It was so draining. Yeah, bro. Sigrun, like, I'll give you a like solid like 8 out of 10, bro. I'll give you 8.5 out of 10. All right, just because you make the best armor in the game. That's already like plus half a point, you know. Oh, Hercules. All right. Wait, no. I'm gonna finish Hercules, and then I'm gonna make a part 2 because this is way too long. I'm sorry, but this is just way too long, bro. I can't do all of this, all right, in one video. It's just way too much. Cause I don't know, bro. It's just like we've done like already like most of the people, so the part 2 will be quite like probably only like 15 minutes compared to this, which is nearly 30, so it will be half of that. But please watch part 2. Please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. I'm gonna end the video off here, folks. We have an amazing day. Love you all. Bye bye.